Good, happy Sunday, everyone. I'm Riley King, and welcome to Politics. Let's get started. First up, Lewandowski officially elected chair of New Hampshire delegation to GOP National Convention. Let's go to our political reporter, John, with more on this. Okay, that was John reporting. Pro-Democratic Senate Majority PAC reverses at least $4.2 million in television airtime for fall. Let's go to our political director, Josh, with more on this. Okay, that was Josh, our political director, reporting. Thank you, Josh, for that report. In unique campaign video, Jane Foster widelays a pink Glock. In her latest campaign video posted Thursday night, Republican candidate for governor Jane Foster emphasizes her support for the Second Amendment by showing off her pink 9mm Glock. New Hampshire GOP chairwoman congratulates Trump, calls for unity in party. Let's go to our political reporter, Adam, with more on this. Okay, that was our political reporter, Adam, reporting. Democracy for American Grassroots Group endorses Van Otis for New Hampshire governor. Democratic candidate for governor Colin Van Otis was endorsed on Thursday by a leading progressive activist group whose executive director called the Concord Executive Council the only true progressive in the race. Trump campaign manager Lewandowski to chair New Hampshire GOP convention delegation. Our political director, Josh, has more with that report. Okay, that was our political director, Josh, reporting. Thank you for that report, Josh. Trump stands alone in race for GOP nomination. The one-crowned Republican race for presidential nomination is now down to one. John Kasich suspends presidential campaign. John Kasich suspended his presidential campaign. John Kasich announced that he is suspending his presidential campaign Wednesday evening. Trump, I don't know how people make it on 7.25 an hour. Donald Trump said in an interview aired Sunday he wants to see the minimum wage increased, but would rather it be done by the state than the federal government. Trump, my tax plan is negotiable. Prospective GOP presidential nominee Donald Trump said in an interview his tax plan was negotiable, explaining that taxes for wealthy needed to go up. Trump, Bush, Graham made a pledge. Prospective GOP presidential candidate Donald Trump said two of his now vanished colleagues, Jeb Bush and Lindsey Graham, made pledges to support the eventually nominee, and their decision not to endorse him were a question of honor. Mother's Day edition, Palin Ryan may be cantered. Trump warning backstage Marine on Ryan. Trump submit, thank you for not calling me Lion Ryan. Trouble for Trump. Arizona, Georgia, and Missouri. And happy Mother's Day. Thank you for the priceless moms in our life. I'm very different, and thank you everybody else. Perhaps that's every run for office. Actually, don't think so. I think it would be better if you were unfined. There would be something good about it, but I don't think, actually, said Trump on George Stephanopoulos. Clinton wins Gamma caucuses. Hillary Clinton has won Gamma Democratic caucuses Saturday, defeating Bernie Sanders 4 days after his surprise victory in Indiana. Elizabeth Warren tweet storm after Donald Trump labels her goofy. Donald Trump on Friday relisted against Elizabeth Warren on Twitter, sparking a social media brawl between the pair. Clinton campaign. Trump economic policy would risk a global financial meltdown. A top economic advisor to Hillary Clinton blasted Donald Trump's recent comments on the U.S. national debate, casting the GOP frontrunner's economics ideas as showing a stunning lack of responsibility and understanding the economy. Biden treads Trump taco tweet. Joe Biden was not impressed with Donald Trump taco tweet. And we have Donald Trump here now, standing by. And good, happy Sunday, Donald Trump. And thank you for coming to our political show right here on the Riley King Network. And Donald Trump, we have a few questions to ask you. So the first question I want to ask you, Mr. Trump, what do you think about your big win in Indiana, and what do you think about Ted Cruz and John Kasich dropping out? Okay, thank you, Donald Trump. And thank you for coming to our network as well. Now, that was Donald Trump just standing by. Standing by now, we have another guest standing by. His name is Paul Ryan, the Speaker of the House. Good, happy Sunday, Paul Ryan, and thank you for coming and joining us here on Politics, right here on the Riley King Network. So, the question I want to ask you, Paul Ryan, is, could you tell us, the thing that's been in the news, you're not supporting Trump, and talk a little bit about that to us? Okay, thank you, Paul Ryan, and it was good to have you on our political show as well. And that does it for politics right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a great rest of your Sunday. Goodbye, everyone.